UAE defense group Edge acquires cybersecurity firm OryxLabs, and ADQ and BMO take minority stakes in Sagard. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. UAE advanced technology and defense group Edge has acquired OryxLabs, a cybersecurity company based in Abu Dhabi, for an undisclosed amount. OryxLabs is providing tailored cybersecurity solutions to safeguard its clients from emerging cyber threats. The acquisition gives Edge the opportunity to expand its portfolio and provides it with advanced solutions to solve critical pain points in cybersecurity both locally and internationally. Abu Dhabi Sovereign Wealth Fund ADQ and Canada's Bank of Montreal will buy minority equity stakes in Sagard for an undisclosed amount. Sagard is a global alternative asset management firm with $14.5 billion in assets under management. Under the agreement, ADQ, BMO, and Canadian holding firm Great-West Lifeco, which is Sagard's strategic partner, will invest capital to support Sagard's future expansion, including through M&A. Power Corporation of Canada will continue to be the majority shareholder of Sagard. The UNCTAD World Investment Report reveals the UAE attracted the most FDI in 2022 in its history at $23 billion. It's a 10% rise from 2021. The UAE's FDI places it 16th in the world and 6 places higher than in 2021. The UAE ranked 4th globally for new foreign investments in projects behind the US, the UK, and India. The UAE saw an 80% rise in new investment projects in 2022 compared with 2021, with 997 projects announced. IATA's May 2023 traffic data shows continued strong growth in air travel demand, with the Middle East leading the recovery, with May traffic at 17.2% above 2019 pre-pandemic levels. Middle Eastern Airlines saw a 30.8% traffic increase in May compared to 2022. Capacity climbed 25% and the load factor pushed up 3.6 percentage points to 80.2%. Globally, traffic is now at 96.1% of May 2019 pre-pandemic levels. The total industry load factor rose to 81.8% in May, led by North American carriers at 86.3%. Dubai-based HR tech startup Alfie has raised $2.5 million in a pre-seed funding round led by US-based VC firm Preface Ventures. The startup plans to use the funding to expand its team and develop a fintech-powered software platform. Alfie also intends to roll out features like onboarding, time tracking, time off, and ultimately cover the full employee life cycle. Alfie was launched last year to help growing businesses manage their HR workload and cut time-consuming admin work. Bitcoin hit its highest level in 13 months today, rising as much as 3.28% to 31,500. The world's largest crypto has recently found support due to plans by fund managers, including BlackRock, to launch a US-listed spot Bitcoin exchange-traded fund. NASDAQ refiled its application to list BlackRock's ETF after the US securities regulator reportedly raised concerns over initial filings. U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen arrived in Beijing today, kicking off a 4-day visit aimed at improving communication and stabilizing the tense relationship between the world's two largest economies. Officials say Yellen aims to widen collaboration on the global economy, climate change, debt distress, and other issues. Analysts say while each side will have a long list of complaints to raise with the other, with little flexibility to adjust their policies, the visit could allow Yellen to lay the groundwork for future collaboration. Let's take a look now at today's Forbes Real-Time Billionaires ranking. It tracks the daily ups and downs of the world's wealthiest people. Luxury is taking a hit today, with our biggest loser, Bernard Arnault, down $6.9 billion, still with a net wealth of $222.7 billion. Our second biggest loser today is retail billionaire Tadashi Yanai, down $2 billion with net wealth of $36.4 billion. And our third place loser is L'Oreal's Francois Bettencourt-Meyers, down $1.7 billion, but still with net wealth of $90.5 billion. Check out our website and our social media for all of the latest Billionaires news. More than 10 million people signed up to join Meta's new Threads app within the first 7 hours of its launch. Mark Zuckerberg says signups on Meta's Twitter rival crossed 2 million within the first 2 hours of its launch, growing to 5 million in the next 2 hours and doubling again to 10 million at the 7-hour mark. To put that into perspective, it took Facebook 852 days to reach 10 million users, while Twitter reached that mark in 780 days. In June, traffic and engagement for ChatGPT finally began to retreat after months of dizzying growth. Analytics firm SimilarWeb says traffic to the ChatGPT website dropped by 9.7% in June compared to May. But analysts say the drop is a sign that the novelty of the chatbot is wearing off. To keep ChatGPT up and running, OpenAI is burning through as much as $695,000 a day, with the cost per query said to be around 36 cents. I'm Ramya Faraj. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.